This homework is really bugging me. I think I'll find the dog and put it in the dryer again. So that's where you are. What's this? Ye oldie spellbooky. What a load of old rubbish. Huh?
Okay, gobbos. This magic paper bring food. I thought I heard something. Aliziggy, Alizangy, Alizongy, Alizungy. Ah! Huh?
Hi, how do you do?
Ah! Lunchtime! Not much meat on him. Down food! Need more pepper.
Achoo! Dear Simon, I am pleased to announce that you have been chosen from literally hundreds of hopeful candidates to perform a death-defying but extremely worthwhile quest, for which you will be rewarded quite a lot. All you have to do is rescue me from the hands of the evil sorcerer Sordid. Feel free to use my extremely valuable spellbook and dog to assist you. Look forward to seeing you soon. Wish you were here. Love and kisses, Calypso, Grand High Wizard of the village of Fleur-de-Lis. P.S. Before you can use the spellbook, you must become a wizard. There are some wizards hanging around in the local tavern who can help you. P.P.S. Use this magic postcard and map to help you. Oh, great! I'm stuck here in this stinking world in these stinking clothes and not a pizza bar in sight. Lucky this is just a dream or I'd be really worried. It's my little dog, Chippy. You wouldn't expect to see one of those here. The door appears to be stuck shut. A strange picture with strange symbols around it. A shallow drawer in the wizard's writing desk. Oh look, there's a pair of scissors in here. It must be Calypso's junk. What would I want with that pile of junk? A heap of highly magical and smelly compost. That would completely overpower my pheromones. It's a fine example of its kind. No one will miss this old thing. He's very muscular. Good morning. He's too engrossed in his work to hear me. It's a metal bar from inside a bell. Apparently the place is called the Drunken Druid. I wonder what this is doing here. I haven't got any quarters. He looks completely out of it. It's made from real dwarf hair. Good morrow, barkeep.
Good morrow, lad.
Heard any interesting gossip lately?
Well, it's reputed that King Tristan II has married a tree. Apparently, the tree has produced many fine saplings by him.
Do you know where Calypso has got to?
Nah, but then that old geezer is always going off without telling anybody. Collecting magical ingredients, he says. Who knows what sort of harm could befall him, especially with that sordid character running about.
How come you've got a fruit machine in here then?
Fruit machine? It's never made any fruit. I bought it off a bunch of wizards a few months back. They told me they'd sell it cheap. I was a bit cautious first because they said it had fallen off the back of a lorry. I mean, I don't know what a lorry is or how high they are, so I thought it may have been damaged. I was right too.
It's not plugged in.
Plugged in? Into what?
Oh, never mind. How's the bartending trade then?
So, it's been much better since Sórdido moved into the area. He's boosted my trade tenfold.
Why? Has he cast some sort of spell over the people?
No, it's a long story. Apparently he wants to take over the entire world using black magic. Anyway, as a result, all the heroes are donning rusty armour again and coming back into service. All of them seeing themselves as the saviours of the world. The thing is though, they all stop here for a drink on the way. I've seen all sorts go through here. Warriors, wizards, priests, assassins, and not one has been seen again.
So what?
I don't see what all the fuss is about personally. So he may be a bit power crazy and all that, but who isn't these days? Old fella keeps himself to himself. He don't bother us, we don't bother him, and that's that.
You talk a lot, don't you?
I'm a bartender. The punters expect local gossip and general small talk from me.
Nice talking to you. So long.
See ya.
I'm looking. Hello.
What do you want, boy?
So, do you come here often?
What are you on, kiddo? Get out of here.
Where did you say we were? We're in a quaint rural village, according to the guide. And make you no pro...
They think they're disguised as yokels.
We only just got here. We'll find the bloody thing. Apparently, the renegade warlock Sórdido was last seen in this area. I hope we don't run into him. That's put me right off my beer.
I remember Sórdido at the circle.
Excuse me,
Yes, boy.
what's this game you're playing?
We be crop rotating, faint we.
Who are? That we be. And we bain't be being wizards, bain't we?
No like, we be being farmers.
We be less magical than an organic parsnip, like.
You have absolutely feeble accents, fellas.
Are you saying we be fakes like?
Yep.
What makes you think we're wizards anyway, like?
Calypso told me to look for 4 wizards disguised as country bumpkins.
There be loads of pumpkins round these parts, who are. So why us?
When I move my mouse pointer over you, it says wizards.
Oh, fair enough, I suppose. Disguise is off, lads. What did you want to speak to us about anyway?
I want to be a wizard.
You? A wizard?
What do you mean, ha 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 ha?
My dear boy, you can't just jump into wizardry just like that. It requires years of study. Come back next century when you're older.
I'll do anything to be a wizard.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, you could do us a little favour. You see, all new wizards must perform a service to the circle before being, properly invested. Isn't that right, brothers?
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Hey?
Just name it, and I'll do it.
It's like this, see? We would be extremely interested in acquiring a certain magical implement.
It's a magical staff rumoured to be hidden in this area.
And we would like you to find it for us.
And then I get made a wizard, right?
If you find us the staff, then we'll invest you on the spot.
Any ideas where it is?
As far as we know, its last owner was Naflin, the necromancer. What he did with it when he died is beyond me.
Tricky type, those necromancers. Always messing about with embalming fluid and giblets. Tight-fisted sod was probably buried with it.
What does this staff look like?
It's about 6 feet tall with a crystal sphere on one end.
No problem.
We look forward to your return. Right, have we twittered the sparrows yet?
I don't think that bit...
The asparagus jelly goes here with all the other jellies.
Yeah, I disagree. It should be put...
It's a two-headed punk shopkeeper.
I say it goes here.
And I say it goes here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
How can I help you?
No. How can I help you?
Don't listen to him. How can I help you?
A 10% discount if you let me help you.
A 20% discount from me?
30%.
40?
50.
Can I get any service or not?
What would you like, sir?
Is this some sort of freak show?
I don't know what you mean.
He's talking about us, idiot.
It was a freak accident, okay?
Okay.
Now, what would you like, sir?
Hard information. Got any?
What sort of information?
What do you know about Sordid?
He likes jellied anchovies.
And perfume bath salts.
Anything else?
Where's the door?
No need to be rude.
A shifty-looking bloke selling bric-a-brac.
You interested in any priceless antique porcelain figurines?
Not really.
They're handcrafted by the ancient ones of Grail.
No thanks.
I've got lots of other priceless antiques. Anyone for a gold piece?
How come you can sell priceless antiques for so little?
It's the recession. I've got lots of one-off bargains.
Have you got any hint books for this game?
Sorry, sold the last one 5 minutes ago. I've got lots of other stuff though.
Sorry, I'm really not interested.
Who needs your custom anyway?
You can go up it or down it. I love wagon wheels. its super-powered elephant cold remedy. It's a specimen collecting jar for invertebrates. This must be an extremely low-budget candy house. It's locked. I'm not going too close.
Got any spare wood on you, mate?
Did you just hear something?
Just a bit of balsa or plywood. We're not fussy.
I must be hearing things. I could have sworn I heard a voice. I think I need to sit down.
Get off me! I couldn't breathe under there. My whole life flashed before my eyes.
There has to be some sort of logical explanation for this.
You could at least look at me when you're talking to me. Just because I'm begging doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
Sorry, but it's just that I've never seen a talking stump before.
Ho, ho, ho! A talking stump, he says. Who ever heard of a talking stump?
I can't imagine how such a ludicrous thought came into my head.
Anyway, you got any spare wood or not?
Are you trying to build yourself up again or something?
We're woodworm. We need wood to live. This stump's just about had it.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were woodworm.
You didn't honestly think you were talking to a tree stump, did you?
I pride myself on not talking to tree stumps or woodworm.
That's just so typical. Just because I've got 8 legs, you presume there's something wrong with me. It's racism, and that's what it is. Pure bloody-minded racism.
Racism? Against woodworm?
And that's just part of the problem. You don't even see us as people.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but...
We've got just as much right to draw breath as you have.
I'm sorry, okay? How can I make it up to you?
Well, what we would really like is some really good quality wood. Something with real class. Teak, for example.
I'll go for wood.
I reckon driftwood. Driftwood?
How about a bit of ebony?
Ebony, yeah. What about balsa? I love a bit of balsa. Ebony, balsa, ebony, driftwood. Shut up yourself, fatso.
Fatso? Look who's talking, blubberbun.
Young hooligan, have some respect.
Sort of, Granddad.
I reckon it should be oak. And I say balsa. I still agree with teak. Who cares what you think? Watch it, mate, or I'll do you an injury. Oh, yeah? Yeah!
It's been ages since we had go for wood.
It's been ages since we had any wood. Teak!
Balsa?
Oak! Mahogany!
Good idea!
I fancy a bit of mahogany. Yeah! I'd still still prefer teak. Shut up. Mahogany it is then.
What do I get out of it?
The satisfaction of knowing you've made an invertebrate's life more bearable.
I feel better just thinking about it. It's a very deep well. It's a fine example of a bucket of water. A sturdy wooden door. I'd better knock. Nobody home. I have a bad feeling about this. I wonder if it's the one from Sleeping Beauty. It's full of smelly green stuff. It looks like the sort of thing a witch might fly on. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Ain't no one ever told you not to steal from a witch?
I'm a wizard. I steal from who I want.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to fight, do you? You want a wizard's duel?
What are the stakes?
My broomstick against your life.
Are you sure those odds are fair?
Chickening out, eh?
I'm not scared of you, you old crone. Put 'em up.
Ha! You're not even a proper wizard yet. Get out of here before I show you some real magic.
Yes, ma'am. Phew, that was a close one.
Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?
Here we are. It's only me, the littlest Billy Goat Gruff. I'm going to the meadow to make myself fat.
Then I'm gonna gobble you up.
Oh no, please don't gobble me up. I'm far too little and not at all fat. Wait until the second Billy Goat Gruff comes along. He's much fatter than I am.
Very well. Be off with... Hang on a minute. I've fallen for this before. If we keep going on like this, then I get butted into the river again.
No, no, no! That's all wrong. Referring you to page 23 of the text, I say the "he's much fatter than I am" bit, at which point you say, "Very well, be off with you." And then you wait for the second Billy Goat Gruff and so on. It's dead easy.
Listen, Mr. Gruff. Every day I get knocked into the bloody river and I'm fed up with it. I'm starving. Therefore, contrary to the popular children's tale, I'm going to eat you and pop your friend there in the fridge.
Now come on, Mr. Troll. You signed the contract for this job, so say a bit and let me past, or start cleaning out your office.
Let me tell you something. I don't care for this job or the office. In fact, I'm about to terminate my contract with the Gruff and Gruff Corporation by eating one of my employers.
Can't we be reasonable here? It doesn't make sound economic sense for you to do that. Why don't we talk this over like civilized adults?
Survival of the fittest, I'm afraid, Mr. Gruff. Let's examine basic survival instincts for a moment. I'm a big, powerful carnivore, and you are a weak, defenseless herbivore. By rights, I should be currently cleaning your remains out of my teeth.
Referring you once again to the text, you will observe that by refraining from eating me, you will have the opportunity to devour my somewhat larger brother over there.
Mr. Gruff, you've always been a considerate employer. I've always had my Christmas bonus, etc. So I've decided not to eat you, but to take industrial action instead. I'm forming a picket line. No one may cross the bridge until further notice.
I'll go and get the biggest gruff brother.
I shall not be moved.
You realise that action of this...
Top of the morning to you, Mr. Troll. May I cross the bridge, please?
No one may cross the bridge until I have satisfaction.
What do you want?
I told you, satisfaction, whatever that is.
Satisfaction, noun. Satisfying or being satisfied in regard to desire or want or doubt.
Eh?
Why are you unhappy?
Every day these juicy, fat billy goats come down here to cross the bridge. I know how the story goes and all that, but I'm dying of starvation. Until I get a goat to eat, no one may cross the bridge.
Fine. I'll find another way across then.
Ow! Ow, ow, ow!
He's crying because he's got a thorn stuck in the bottom of his foot.
My foot! Can you help me, boy?
I'm not coming near you. You look dangerous.
I am dangerous. I rob from the rich.
And give to the poor?
Nah, I just keep it all. I'm an accountant, you know.
You don't strike me as accountant material.
Well, actually, I'm just an apprentice at the moment. Now, will you help me, please?
What appears to be the problem?
It's this thorn. I got it stuck in my foot and I can't get it out.
How do you survive with such a near-fatal wound?
It's only the courage of a bear that prevents me from passing out.
Okay, let's have a look at it. Soon have this out. It might sting a bit.
Ow!
There we are. All done.
Thank you so much. I'm forever in your debt.
Think nothing of it.
Okay, but here, take this whistle. If you ever need any help, just blow it and I'll be there.
Thanks. What a nice guy. What's the awful racket? Can you shut up, please?
Sorry, old chap, can't hear you.
Can you shut up for a minute?
I do beg your pardon.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
What the hell is that thing?
That thing is a sousaphone. It's a musical instrument.
You could have fooled me.
What's that supposed to mean?
What I heard didn't sound too musical to me.
I see, old chap. I bid you good day.
I'm not staying here with that racket going on. It says, caution, paleontological dig in process. There's a strange man digging down there. Hello? Is there anybody down there?
Ain't nobody here but us chickens.
Why have you dug a hole in the middle of the forest?
Do you not know who I am?
You're a pirate looking for buried treasure?
No, I'm the famous Dr. Von Jones.
Of course, the renowned digger of deep holes.
Philistine, I'm the most famous paleontologist in the world. I'm looking for the missing link between man and vegetable.
And you reckon you're gonna find it down that hole?
I am looking for fossils, my boy. They are the key to this mystery. You haven't seen any lying around, have you?
Nah.
If you do see any, be sure to let me know.
Okay.
Please go now. I've reached a new seam of very promising rock strata.
I can tell when I'm not wanted. Extremely large and daunting doors. I think you have to open them from the inside. There's a piece of paper under this rock. It's a shopping list addressed to the storekeeper in town.
Oi! Dwarves only.
I am a dwarf.
Course you are. Now sod off, or taste the sharp end of my spear.
Nice people.
I'll be the laughing stock of the guild.
He looks miserable.
What shall I do?
Excuse me?
Yeah?
The sun has got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray!
Who are you? A wandering minstrel?
A wandering minstrel?
I like minstrels, but I doubt if even you could cheer me up at the moment. What did I do to deserve this?
I hope your bad luck's not catching.
It's not so much bad luck. My main woe is trees.
Trees?
Trees.
The big hard brown things with green bits?
Trees, yes.
I thought woodcutters were problems for trees.
Not these trees around here.
What's so special about these trees?
They have some sort of magical protection over them. The blows of my axe just bounce off.
Who would magically protect a tree?
Wizards are a weird bunch. Who could guess at their motives?
I'm a wizard, actually.
I'm not in the mood for jokes, minstrel.
Why don't you just go back to a normal forest?
Because all my money is tied up in this house, I can't afford to go back. It looked like a real woodcutter's paradise in the brochure. Now I know why none of the others came here.
I bet you feel a proper fool.
All right, don't rub it in.
There must be something you can do.
The only thing that'll help me is an axe made of milrith.
Milrith?
It's an anagram of mithril. It's also the hardest metal known to man.
Well, there you are then. Problem solved.
No, it isn't. Milrith is incredibly rare. I don't know anyone that's ever seen it.
Rare? What, like uncooked meat?
Not really. Rare, as in a straight real estate salesman. I spoke to the dwarves about it and they just laughed and gave me this metal detector.
What's a metal detector doing in this dimension?
What are you doing in this dimension?
Working for the good of the people.
This metal detector's detecting metal. Why don't you take it and look around for some Melrith? You couldn't do any worse than me.
Okay.
Woe is me.
There's someone fishing down there. It is impossible to strike up an intelligent conversation with an inanimate object. For my first trick, pulling the dog out of the hat. Thank you, Chippy. Now for some credits. Impressed, eh? Well, watch this. Let me try that again. The wand never fails. I'm getting the idea, and now for my next trick. Oh well, back to the old drawing board. Pretty good, huh? I'm entirely self-taught, you know. I can't believe you've watched this far. I would have skipped through it by now. I can smell burning. Hang on. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! I'd like to see you do better. I wonder if I can find a better dog in here. Wow! I didn't even have time to get a phone number. And now, for all you traditionalists, knocks them dead every time. Now for the woman again. Ah! Never mind. I like a woman with spirit.